Hundreds of Americans stranded on board the quarantined Diamond Princess cruise ship in Japan, getting the chance to get off. The U.S. government evacuating citizens stuck on the ship that has been under a coronavirus quarantine for almost 2 weeks.
The degree of transmissibility on that cruise ship is essentially akin to being in a hot spot, a lot of transmissibility.
But some frustrated passengers have chosen not to make the long journey back to the U.S. They would rather stay behind, believing it will mean a faster return to normal life.
This is the view from my balcony right now. It's raining here in Yokohama. You can see the coaches lined up.
Matthew Smith has been documenting life under lockdown on Twitter. He and his wife have chosen to complete the 14-day quarantine established by Japanese health officials, tweeting in part, "Incredibly disappointed that the U.S. government has decided to throw a monkey wrench into the quarantine we have maintained here on board the Diamond Princess. If we stay on board through next week, we will be tested and will likely come up negative."
Now calling only those American guests from Emerald Deck who are assigned to plane number 1.
Washington laying out their plans to evacuate nearly 400 Americans just days before virus-free passengers are expected to be allowed to leave. But the U.S. Embassy in Tokyo warned in a letter, should you choose not to return on this charter flight, you will be unable to return to the U.S. for a period of time. Even after enduring days of isolation in their cabins, Americans who got out face another 2 weeks of quarantine on U.S. military bases to ensure they haven't been sickened. Japanese health officials reporting Sunday another jump in infections. There have been more than 350 confirmed cases of the coronavirus on the ship.
People who have symptoms will not be able to get on the evacuation plane. If people on the plane start to develop symptoms, they'll be segregated within the plane. So there's a very firm plan.
In China, officials reported Sunday more than 2,000 new cases of the coronavirus and about 140 new deaths, all in the span of just 24 hours. In all, more than 69,000 people have been infected, the vast majority in mainland China, and about 1,600 people killed worldwide. For City News, I'm Caryn Ceolin.